Welcome back. This video is gonna be a little bit different because I'm essentially gonna be coaching you guys on Reiichi. Now, what led to this was me having one of the worst experiences known to mankind. Like, I just had a match that was so abysmal. Like, my teammates, I swear to God, they had a lobotomy before the match. I promise you on everything I love, they took 3 bottles of Hennessy before starting the match. I don't care. There is no other explanation for this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start a little series where, like, I explain specifically to low elos. Again, this is for low elo players. If you're in high elo, I mean, you can say if you want, but I'm trying to target the low elo players, the players who don't even know the names of the characters, the people who don't even know what their Q do, the people who are just brand new to the game in general. I'm going to teach you guys how to position yourselves with each character. I'm going to teach you guys how to use your character. I'm going to teach you guys how to upgrade your character. I'm going to teach you guys essentially just what to do with your character. And for this video specifically, I'm going to show you guys where to plant because might as well get that shit out of the way. Now, I am doing Reiichi first because the last match I had, Brody picked Reiichi and he was like, nah, bro, trust me. I got the seasoning in his bitch. Brother sold harder than anything I've ever seen. Like, this motherfucker was selling like crazy. Matter of fact, he was selling ice cream for that matter. Like, I know this video is hella long. And I promise that the next videos that I make, like explaining a character and how to play them, they're not going to be this long. The reason why this one is so long is because Reiichi is a complicated character. I had to explain rotation walls, so that's another big portion of the video. And I decided to add where to plant on each site, ideally. Like where to not plant and where to plant. I could have probably made that a different video, but fuck it, it's already made. There's so much information in this one video that's not just for Reiichi, but still. I'm sorry this video is mad long, and I promise the other videos are going to be way shorter, like a lot shorter, very short. Trust me. I'm sorry that it's so long, but trust the process. If you have any questions, just let me know. I'll try to explain it to you in a very simple, basic, and understanding manner. And let me know what character you guys need help with. Like, let me know what character I should do next. Like, what character are you guys struggling with or are just starting to learn? I'm a controller main, but I can help you with any character. Trust. But other than that, let's just get started with the video. Again, Reiichi is a sniper. He is the weakest sniper or the strongest DMR. It really, I don't, bro, I don't know how else you can see him. He deals insane damage to the head, but almost negligible damage to the body. With Reiichi, you should essentially be like far away. You shouldn't be in close quarters. You should not be in like close quarter combat with this dude. So try to get headshot damage. If you can get a lucky headshot, you're gonna be doing some nefarious damage. Truly astonishing damage there. This is essentially useless because, again, you need your shots to matter. Headshot damage is just, in low elos, you're not hitting anyone stringified. Just get headshot damage. Matter of fact, low elos don't even stringify. That's a problem. Like, they don't even stringify. After that, if you lose the round and you don't have enough money to upgrade, get base damage. That way you can max out your damage. So after the first round, let's say you lose or something happens where you can't upgrade, you don't have enough points for anything else, upgrade base damage. If you do have enough points, get armor. Listen closely. If you have a Celestia on your team, get heavy armor. If you don't have a Celestia on your team, get light armor. The reason for that is because Celestia, just being around her, gives you the same benefits as light armor, but you just essentially get 30 armor? Yo, Yo, I got that right! Yo, I got that shit right! Bro, light armor doesn't give you any armor at all. Heavy armor gives you armor. But heavy armor, the regeneration on that is so bad. It is so bad. It's just default. Like, this is meant for like close quarters. Go in there, get your damage, get the fuck out. But for Reiichi, again, you are a sniper. You shouldn't be in the middle of sight trying to take 1v1 gunfights with Flavia. Like, leave that woman alone. Please. You should be in a corner, hiding, either next to your economy or just in a corner somewhere. And when you're in that corner, you're essentially safe. Just wait it out, and your armor's gonna regen a lot faster because you're just hiding in a corner somewhere. Always get light armor. Unless you have a Celestia, just get light armor. Because again, Celestia, if she Qs you once, It's like having heavy armor and light armor on fucking steroids. Insane. The reason you want to go with this instead of this is because you'll be able to get your first awakening. Obviously, that's not always possible. You don't have enough points for this, go with base damage. But let's just say that everything goes well. Get yourself light armor if you don't have a Celestia. If you have a Celestia, go with heavy armor. After that, go with base damage. Again, this is low elo. Understand, usually, depending on scenario, you probably want to upgrade cooldown. But again, you might not have enough points for this. So just go with base damage. Once you're done with that, let's say the next round goes well. You want to upgrade cooldown. There are scenarios where duration is a lot better, but you really just want cooldown. The reason for that is when you're playing ranked, for some reason, your teammates, I don't know why, this happens to everyone, they like to drink an entire bottle of Jack Daniels before starting the game. I don't know why that happens. I don't know what tradition that is, but they just love doing that. It's either Jack Daniels or Hennessy. I don't know. It's one of the two. They just down a bottle of Hennessy right before the match. Point is, they completely ignore that they're supposed to plant, and your wall does not last that long. So essentially, that shit disappears by the time you're starting to plant, and you don't have another wall until like 25 seconds later. That way, you place your wall. If shit gets bad, you can't plant. Too much shit going on, too many wind nades. You just sit in a corner, wait it out, and like 15 seconds later, you can place another wall. Because if you put the duration and you guys still can't plant after that, you gotta wait on there are like 72 hours just for Reiichi's wall to be active again. Like, it is not worth it. Sometimes things go bad and you can't upgrade any of these two. In that situation, what you need to do is upgrade reload speed. This right here is very situational for a lot of people. You can either upgrade magazine, you can either upgrade reload speed. For Reiichi specifically, get reload speed. Magazine capacity gives you 2 extra bullets. Understand, Konami and Coco, they get like 4 bullets extra or 3. I don't know, but it's more than what Reiichi gets. It's actually insane. Get reload speed. This is essentially useless. This is the most useless upgrade on Reiichi. Magazine capacity is so useless. This is if everything goes bad. If everything goes good, if everything goes well, get cooldown. Next match goes by, get cooldown. Let's say everything goes bad. Next round, you can only upgrade one of these two, and you can't upgrade any of these. Don't upgrade any of these two. Because when you upgrade them, next round, you can't upgrade them for the maximum amount of points, and you might not be able to get these guys if you sell them. So don't buy any of these two. Again, these are just zoom options. You don't need these. Wait it out until you can get these guys, because these are actually useful. If you get this, next round, you might not even have enough to buy this. And even if you sell this, you still can't buy it. So just wait it out. If you can't buy any of these, but you can buy these two, just wait it out. Don't upgrade anything, just wait it out. But if you can, upgrade cooldown. Obviously, the round after that, don't upgrade any of these two, upgrade cooldown. The reason why you want to upgrade this one afterwards is so that you can get your Awakening 3. There's every character has a unique awakening that is like a must for them. Baimo, it's Awakening 3. Flavia, it's Awakening 2. Reiichi, it's Awakening 3. This essentially makes you see through the wall. This makes it transparent for your allies. Awakening 2, all it does is when people pass by it, they either gain armor, your allies, or they lose armor, which is the enemy. And they only lose like 30 armor, by the way. It's not worth it. Nobody uses Awakening 2, but here's the thing. A lot of low elo players, they upgrade these two. They have all the requirements, but they don't switch it because this will unlock before this. You need to check that this one is always active. See how it's yellow? Make sure that you always have it active. So many times I've seen people, headshot damage, light damage, I have my first awakening, base damage, reload speed, cooldown. Oh, I have Awakening 3 now. It popped up, but they're stuck on Awakening 2. That fucks up the entire game. Just make sure you have Awakening 3. After this, these two are the most optional things in the game. I personally like to go with Quick Zoom because I like to, again, I'm a sniper. I like to shoot from a very far distance. I like to stay in a safe spot in post plant. This basically makes you have ×2 zoom on your already ×2 zoom, I guess. Recoil handling, I don't really see it does anything, just a little bit, but it's like, I don't really see it. I see it as like a waste. This, you can change it. You can go back to your normal zoom at any time. Again, situational as hell. If your team likes to rotate a lot, you might want to get movement speed. Personally, I go with this one because it's like you move faster when you're flying. Simple as that. This one's useful for like a specific tech. I'll explain the tech in a second, but this one is very useful for a specific tech that you can do on Reiichi, Baimo, and certain other characters. But this is actually a very useful one. So don't just throw this one away. And a lot of people don't even know what they mean. This just means that you fly faster when you're gliding. This one just means that you take less damage when you're like in paper mode. And this one, because apparently a lot of people don't know what this means. This one just means that when you're doing this, it scans 1 second faster. That's essentially it. All right, two things I want to say before. Damn, I am fast as fuck, bro. Look at me. God damn. Two things I want to say beforehand is every character in this game, well, most characters in this game should have a set of grenades that should be equipped on them at all times. Like, there's certain characters that like they must have these grenades on them. Like, some characters can have different nades, and that's perfectly fine. But the problem is that when everyone in the lobby has default nades, keep in mind, default nades are a frag grenade and a healing nade. If you just have those two nades on Ming, Fragrance, on Reiichi, and on like, bro, what are we doing? Like, this is why we're losing matches. On Reiichi, to be specific, you want to have always an interceptor and a snowball. What is this? What is this? It's just a fucking snowball. It's a fucking snowball. What is this? Does it even do damage? I don't... What the fuck is this? How have I never seen this? What other bullshit do they have? Oh, you can't switch in between them. Mother... Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. I was just unaware you can equip a fucking snowball. You can equip... Okay, let's just imagine that the snowball is a smoke nade. On Reiichi, the two nades that Reiichi should always have is an interceptor and a smoke nade. These are two nades that Reiichi should always have. Like, no in between. Everyone else can have different nades, and I'll explain what nades you should bring. But on Reiichi, he should always have an interceptor and a smoke nade. The first wall on A site, this is an A site wall. Get onto the first pillar, like this one right here. Not this one. This run. Hit the first one or the second one. I don't know which one this is. Just this one in general. I'm calling it the first one. See where it like touches that point right there in the corner? Touch that and just slam it. Make sure you're touching the wall and just slam it. See this point? The reason why you want to do that is because now your team, first of all, someone should throw an interceptor right here. That way you guys don't get smoked, wind-naded, or none of that. This is blocked. They can't see through this. Holy shit, I can't see through. Whoa, whoa, where did I... You see how effective this shit is? My god, mother... But the reason why you put that wall there is because, one, this is what they see. One, they can't pass through here without getting blinded and then getting gangbang. Crazy combo. They can't see through here. They can't see through here. Like, they physically can't, like, in there. You see how tight of a space it is? So if you even attempt to walk by, you have to get, like, right here in order for you to not get blind. And it blocks this area off right here since you're hitting, like, this little angle. So they can't see through here. Like, there could be a Ming pushing aggressively here, and the enemy team is just stuck here. Either they can push over here, but again, the wall is there. They don't know where the fuck you're at. Again, an interceptor should be thrown right here, not here, but right here. That way it blocks you guys off. Someone could come in here and smoke. Or once they're inside and all that, they can smoke in there. Now that we have a shield, you can throw a shield before, and then you can start planting. Now, not every single time it's safe to plant, even with this wall. So you guys might have to start pushing up. If you guys start pushing up, you should be at the end. As Reiichi, you should be at the end. Someone place the interceptor. Reiichi, you place the interceptor if you have to. Run in here and just stay right here. Peek this, and up there. If your entire team decides to go up, follow them. But stay like slightly behind them because at the end of the day, you are a sniper. You need to peek. And if the people start following you, you need to start pushing up. But don't go too close to them. Again, you are not a duelist. You are a sniper. Remember that. So just stay hidden and in a corner and snipe people. That's all you have to do. Now, real quick, let me show you the plant spots. The best plant spot on A site is this right here. If you want to defend this spot right here, you have there up there, you have up there, you have up there, you have up there, which you can hide behind that pillar, you can hide behind this wall, you can even peek through there, so you can hide right here, you can hide right there, you can even hide all the way back there and still snipe the person back here, you can hide behind there, or you can just jump from on top. This is the best plant spot on A site. The problem is that it's a little bit too out in the open, meaning that even though you have all these options to like post plant, defense also has all those options to stop you from planting. So again, this is an optimal plant spot, but again, this only works if your entire team is in sight. Wall is up, smoke, and you have your shield. Plant right here. Second best plant spot is right here, behind this wall in general.
Planting the bomb.
The reason why this is the second best one is because, one, it's a lot safer. It saves you from up there, there, and, well, yeah, essentially just blocks those areas off, and you can plant a little bit more safely. You do have to worry about this, but again, it's such a small and tight little angle. Like, look at this shit. You're essentially safe planting here. The problem with this area is, yes, you still have all these areas to do post-plant, but now you can't defend from all the way back there. And not to mention, you can't see the bomb. If they're defusing, like, and you're stuck up here, you have to walk over here, jump up, they see that you're there, and then they just get off the plant and shoot you. Like, again, it's not the ideal spot, but it's a safer spot to plant if you just don't have an option. If there's too many people up there, but you need to plant,
planting the
plant
bomb
behind this. The next spot is right here. This is the third best plant spot because again, a lot of angles to cover, but you're missing this one, which is the main one. Since you have this area right here, you just can't fucking see it. And not to mention, you can't be back here in safety because you have to jump in or do all this extra bullshit just to get there. The worst plant spot that does work is back here.
Planting the bomb.
The reason for that is because you cannot hide anywhere over there. You have to either be up there, or there. Sometimes even there, but even that is a pain in the ass because you have to like jump. This is the worst plant spot, and only do it if your team is in heaven aggressively and like there's no other option. To use your ultimate, again,
screen activate.
Hit the Reiichi wall, jump up, go over here, hit the interceptor. I recommend only using Reiichi's ultimate when you have his third awakening. The reason for that, you do this,
no one escapes the barrel
they can't shoot you, you start planting. The moment you start planting, hit your Q again, sideways, and do this right here.
Screen, blind them.
The reason for that, I did it way too ugly. I was supposed to be in the middle of the stairs doing this. But point is, I just wanted to do it quickly. The reason why you want to get AW3 is because I can't see shit. It is a waste of an ult if I just do this. Yes, we get the plant off effectively, but I can't see anything. The reason why you want to get AW3 and then ult is because, one, you ult and you manage to get the plant off safe because they can't shoot you. Second of all, when you do your wall, I'm not going to do it because I can't see shit. They can't see you, you can see them, and also they can't shoot you, but you can shoot them. This is also very situational though, because if your team is up there in heaven, you're gonna have to do some shenanigans. Like,
Block their vision.
let's say you put the wall up here, you plant and all
Planting
that.
the bomb.
Again, this isn't the best wall, but you plant the bomb, but your team is up there in heaven,
Switch to alternate movement mode. No one escapes the barrel of my gun.
and you have AW3. What you're gonna have to do is like get behind here and just put a
Light
wall
screen, blind them.
in the wall. That way your team can just hide in heaven and just peek anyone who looks here. Just peek there, peek there. All you have to worry about is up there. I personally don't like this one because, you know, you have to with your whole team, but still, it's like if your team is up here, you have to put your wall where your team is at. All right, so on B site, you're gonna run in here, you're gonna grab your interceptor. See how there's a red thing right there? Throw it in between the next one. Then grab your smoke. Smoke, well, you don't want to smoke that. You want to smoke in the middle. Then you rush over here right in the middle. Literally just point straight
Light screen activate.
and just do a straight wall.
Switch to the light
This
screen
wall
is
blocks
ready.
off these people. It blocks off whoever's just standing here. It blocks off this area, and they can't see through it. A lot of people do it a little bit too close here, and they could they could just walk down here and look through. Like, put the wall all the way back there. And if you guys are pushing heaven, it well, it disappeared, but it basically blocks this area off as well. So if your Ming pushes through or your Gala, they can just be hiding here and just. Also, to move Reiichi's wall, just go up and down. It doesn't increase in height or decrease in height. Doing that is basically jumping. So don't worry about moving up and down and having them see your feet. Again, interceptor right there.
Deployed.
Smoke. You do have to use both of your utilities here, but then grab your this, and
Light screen activate.
the reason why you have to use both utilities is because one, they like to throw wind
The
nades
light
here,
screen is
slow
ready.
nades, or frag nades, and there's always a sniper right there. There's usually a sniper, a DMR, or someone over there, and if you're trying to place your wall,
Light screen activate.
I try to do it as quickly as I can, and that still took enough time. Like, it took a while. Use your Q, go over there, and essentially just block off this
Light
area like
screen,
this.
blind them.
That way, these guys can't see you, but you can shoot them. And you're helping the people over
Switch to
here because there's
alternate
usually going to
movement
be, like, your homies over there defending this area. And they can't see you, they can't shoot them, but you can shoot them. All you have to worry about is down here. But still, your team should be with you. The best plant spots on this site is right in the middle.
Planting the bomb.
This is obviously the best place to plant, but not always will you have that opportunity. So the next best plant spot is right here. The reason why this is the best plant spot, again, you can shoot from up there. You can even shoot from up there, over there, and over there. You can even hide behind there and still shoot here. Amazing plant spot right there. Obviously, this is the better one because you have you're way more in the open. The next spot, if it's too risky,
Switch to alternate
plant
movement
right
mode.
here. Obviously, that blocks off a lot of over there, but you still have these two main angles that are just easy to just defend. Planting over here
Planting the bomb.
is not ideal because defense is usually going to take this area for themselves. Don't plant over here. Even if
Planting
it
the
looks
bomb.
good, like, oh, we're rotating, let's plant over here. Yeah, by the time you're done rotating, you guys are going to be stationed over here. Defense is going to be over here, and they're just going to start defusing with
Planting
a wall
the bomb.
behind. Like, don't plant here. Try to plant over here if you, like, have to. Personally, I don't like planting here either because, again, you're blocked by this wall. If you're rotating, try to plant in the middle
Planting the bomb.
or right there. And if you don't have an option, they're following you, you need to plant fast, right here. Usually, you only need a rotation wall if you guys just don't have enough utility. Again, throw your interceptor right there.
Deployed.
They throw their nades, they use all their utility. Then you guys go over here. Check out if they have anything. If they don't have anything, you basically just have to go back and forth. Eventually, your duelist is going to make a decision to either go A and B. If you guys are going B, you need to get behind this wall. There's like a little door right there. Like a little corner. Just hit that corner. Like, it's that little corner. I'll zoom into it in editing, but there's a little corner. Leave a little bit of space open for the door.
Block their vision.
Right there. You place the wall, grab your interceptor. Listen closely. Place your interceptor right on your feet.
Deployed.
The reason why you want to place the interceptor on your feet is because it's the best place to place an interceptor. What a lot of people do, low elos, they throw their interceptor like over there
Deployed.
or like right there. Understand, defense probably has an interceptor right here, right here, right here, and your interceptor is basically going to go in the trash. It's going to get unwiped. Like, don't do that. Just throw your interceptor right here.
Deployed.
And just make sure that you guys are able to go through. Simple as that. Next up, if your duelist decides, hey, let's go A, and they start pinging it like
Watch out.
this,
Requesting backup.
at this point, what you're gonna have to do is go over here, and you're gonna have to quickly do this because there's probably gonna be someone here. Make sure you check if there's someone here. Grab this, point all the way down to where you see the A. Go to the this corner. See there's like a tip. See that little tip right there? Make sure you cover it. Like right there. Like I'm still I'm barely touching it. And
Light
just place
screen,
it.
blind them.
I'm doing it very slowly, but just so that you guys can understand. The
The
reason
light
why you want to
screen
do
is
that is
ready.
because now these guys are open to go through. They can't see your feet. They can't see you from up there. Over there, they're blind as shit. And they're blind from in there. And they can't see you in there planting.
Planting the bomb.
That's a rotation wall to A. In Windy Town, what you're going to do is fly over here in this little corner and get right here, right behind this pillar, and be careful because there's usually someone peeking right there. That's why Reiichi should be a little bit towards the end, because have your duelist push up here. Once you're safe, see that little corner right there? Make sure you hit that right there, right in that little corner,
Light screen.
and place
blind
your
them.
wall.
The light screen is ready.
Grab your interceptor and place it right there.
Interceptor deployed.
This guards this whole area. Alright? And they can't shoot it. The reason why you want to do this wall is because, again, it's a half wall. It blocks off their sight in every angle. Like, this is what they see, essentially. Now, in order to plant here, what a lot of people try to do is they'll try to, like, plant right
Planting the
here. Or they'll plant, like, right dead center in here. Please don't do that. Because this is blocking you. If you plant right here,
Planting
you're
the
just
bomb.
asking to lose. You're actually just asking to lose. Like, you're helping defense. Like, like, stop. Plant, like, right here on the door. If you can
Planting
plant
the
on
bomb.
the door, better. Or plant right here. Personally, I like right here a lot better because, like, let's say they have Leona and they block off this area right here. Okay, you can just roam around and get her from back here. Or you could just run through there and hit her from, like, up there. If she blocks this, you can also just enter through here. But if you block here,
Planting the
you
bomb.
essentially give Leona free blocks. Just all she has to do is play Minecraft back here, and she just diffuses. Throw Yvette's bear in the corner. Like, she wins. Simple as that.
Planting
Plant
the bomb.
in the door. Or if you can, right here. But, like, you see how it's still, like, wide in the open? Depending on where you plant, you're going to position your Reiichi differently. Once the wall
Block
goes
their
up,
vision.
you should just immediately run
The light
and try to
screen is
defend
ready.
this area. Once you're back here, all you have to do is defend this and make sure no one pops up over here. But just stay behind here. That way they jump up, they can't see you, and you just... Depending on where they're at. Whole point is to get the plant off. And if they don't manage to get the plant off, just stay right here. That way you could just jump over here,
Light screen activate.
re-wall, go all the way back, and then you're back in. You can replant. Unless Ming or your fucking duelist decides, hey, let's rotate. If they plant right there, stay right here and just defend it. That way you can still watch if anyone's going to flank you from here. If they plant anywhere here, get behind here. And all you have to defend
is this area. Once you're here, all you have to do is just watch out for if they try to defuse. Obviously,
Switch to
try to
alternate
peek once in a
movement
while
mode.
over here, and just once in a while peek over here. If you have your ultimate, do this.
No one escapes the barrel of my gun.
Hit your ult, get back here, wait for the plant. If no one puts an interceptor, place one for
Interceptor
them.
deployed.
Have them plant. Once they're done planting, grab your Q, get down here, and depending on where your team's at,
Block their vision.
place this wall. That way, you can see through here, they can't shoot you. You can see through here, they can't shoot you. You can see through here, they can't shoot you. All you have to worry about is this area right here. What I see a lot of people do is that, like, they'll run in here. First of all, be careful. There's a sniper right there or right there behind that box. So just be careful. That sniper can usually just peek you, get a free kill. Who knows? But what they like to do is run in here, get behind this wall, and, like,
Light
do
screen
this.
activate.
Like, they come in
The light
here and they're like,
screen is ready.
the wall's ready. The problem with this is, this is just exposed. Second, like, even though you have a lot of space, like, it stops right there. Let me just, the problem with this is that even though you have a lot of space, so does the enemy team. Like, they can just walk in here with no penalty, really. What you want to do with Reiichi is push up here, not up there, push up here. Again, watch out for the sniper. There's usually a sniper right there. If there's a sniper, walk stringified. Go over here. God damn it. Get behind this wall right here. And you're going to make a wall that essentially strikes through A. See that little corner? Again, it's all with the corners. Just hit that corner right there.
The light screen is ready.
That way, this is way they have to get close and personal to see you. And the problem is, if they even try to get close, this is what they're gonna see. Like, they can't see shit. Like, they're just gonna get blinded every time they move the camera. Once you place your wall, they should try to plant, or at least start planting, unless you guys are trying to push. Reiichi, once you get up here, you should throw your interceptor right
deployed.
there. If they don't have a smoke for whatever reason,
Smoke bomb.
smoke them out. But usually they'll smoke, they'll intercept, and then they'll start planting. Usually you're gonna plant right
Planting
here
the bomb.
or right here. The reason for right here is because, again, you might get shot crazy right there. So if you try to plant
Planting the bomb.
somewhere around this pillar or around this pillar. All right, if your team decides, hey, we're gonna push mid and then we're gonna go to B, get on this corner, go straight out, like right here, and block their entrance.
vision. The
That
light
way,
screen is ready.
these guys don't peek you because they don't know that you're there. These guys are blinded off, and you guys can try to roam here. Be careful, there's someone hiding right here. Be careful, there's someone hiding right there. Or right there, waiting for you guys to just run in there and they'll basically kill you. If you guys are pushing A site, run in here, grab this, get on this corner, and block
their vision.
this.
The light screen is ready.
When you do that, you guys are free to enter here. These guys can't see you. Over there, they can't see you. And luckily, these guys can't see you. A lot of times what happens is people run over here. They look over here. They peek over here. Make sure that no one's coming. But then they ignore the fact that there's a fucking coconut in a corner with a sniper rifle bigger than her own size, first of all. Like, what? Aiming directly at your cranium. And then she gets a free kill on you. And eventually, Yvette's probably just gonna jump you afterwards. Again, like, this area needs to be blocked off. Alright, so for B site, you're gonna want to take a right. Again, your team has to be already pushing there. Sometimes you go this way and then your team decides to follow with you. Like, no, that's their problem. What you're gonna do here is grab your wall. Make sure, again, this little thing right here, this little rectangle is blocked. Just make sure that's blocked. Do a little jump, just a little one. Like, the moment you hit the middle of the orange line,
Light screen
place your wall.
activate.
I think I did it a little bit too late, but again, I'm trying to explain
light
it
screen
while
is
doing
ready.
it at the same time. Let me see if I can all right, I kind of did it. Point is that you want to do a little jump when you do it because it's going to block off this area. I think it still blocks it off. Yeah, it still blocks it off. They can't see through it. But try to do a little bit of a jump so that they can't see it and the people here can't see you. In A site, the best plant spot is right here. The next one is right here. Next one is right here. Again, anywhere here is the ideal plant spot. Do not plant right here.
Planting the bomb.
If you plant right here, you guys essentially lost. Like, understand, in order for someone to defuse, they could just sit in the corner.
Planting the bomb.
The only thing they have to worry about is up there, there, and probably right there. Even the person right here has to like jump down, do a little gymnastics just to get you. If you have a Leona, an Yvette, or something, they could just body block this area. It's bad. Don't ever plant here.
Planting the bomb.
This is the worst plant spot in the game. As Reiichi, you should have two things. Once you place your wall, again, you place them over there, you run up here, you grab on this wall, go up here, check if there's anyone flanking. Look up here, see if there's anyone flanking. If there's anyone flanking,
Requesting backup.
because you yourself, you probably aren't going to be able to take them out. Again, SMG, duelist, against a sniper rifle that doesn't one-shot instantly, even with a headshot? No. When you're Reiichi, run over here if there's no one flanking, and just peek this little window. Defense left to be up there, peek down here, and just make sure that the bomb is safe. See how this is a good spot? Because you can completely defend this area. Another spot
Switch
is
to
over
alternate
here.
movement mode.
Again, they can't see you. They're probably going to push up there. Again, if they're flanking, they could push through there, but they're not going to see you. And you can just... Alright, when you're pushing A, first of all, watch for up here. Sometimes there's someone hiding up there, waiting to get the drop on you, on their sniper specifically. And watch for up there. There's usually a sniper hiding hiding behind this wall right there. The reason it's that one mostly is because it's a right-hand peek. They're probably going to be behind this wall. You're going to get behind here. Make sure you check that there's no sniper on this window. You're going to get behind this wall right there. Have your team cover this window or smoke it. If you have to
Smoke bomb.
smoke it. You block off the window,
Block their vision.
just like this.
Switch to alternate movement mode.
The problem
light
with this
screen
one is
is
that
ready.
this shit is so tight, you kind of just don't have room for air. In order to plant, the best plant spot is right
Planting
here.
the bomb.
This right here is the best plant spot for this site. But this plant spot is also, again, horrible. Because up there, they can shoot you. They can shoot you through there. They can shoot you through there. They can flank you from the side. There's probably someone hiding behind these boxes, and they can just run up to you here. Not ideal. Over here is also ideal,
Planting the bomb.
but like, again, you are even more exposed. Like, this is just asking to die. Don't plant
Planting
right
the
here.
bomb.
People think that, oh, this has got to be a safe spot, right? They can't see me up there. I can plant. Yeah, but we can barely see you as well. Like, someone could just, like, position themselves in a very good... Like this, I can't see you as a sniper. Like, I can't...
Planting the bomb.
If they start defusing like this, I can't see you. Go over here, behind these boxes, and plant. That way, these guys can't shoot you while you're planting. These guys are going to have a hard time trying to shoot you. These guys can't really see you. The only way you're going to get jumped is either from behind, taking back shots, over here, or up there.
Planting the bomb.
Again, even the people up here can't shoot you. When you're done with that, you want to position yourself right here. Because you can peek here, you can peek here, you can even peek in this corner. And because, again, remember how you planted the bomb right there? All you have to do is, again, Reiichi, scan it. And that's why I like the ×4 scope. And if people are shooting at you, you can just run over here and get a different angle. When you're rotating, grab your interceptor, throw it right
Interceptor
there.
Deployed.
If you want, preferably throw a
Smoke
smoke. 2 utilities. That's why I really don't like going this way towards mid, but a lot of people just seem to only go through this way. But you kind of have to use both of these because they'll slow nade, frag nade, or there'll be a sniper hiding right there or right there. If they decide to stick with A, grab your wall
Light screen activate.
and do this. Notice
light
how I
screen is
blocked off
ready.
that entire angle? Notice how I blocked off that entire area? Like, they can't see us entering, and they can't see us taking bank. So you guys can push up here freely, and these guys won't be able to see you. If we're making a rotation to B from mid like this, if we go up here and we think it's safe, but then like 3 people show up, grab your wall, get behind this wall safely,
Light screen activate.
and do this. That way,
The light
they
screen
can't
is
see
ready.
you. You can rush over here and just start pushing B. There is no real like A rotation from mid to like A. There's only like one from A to B, because again, if you're on B, oh shit, things are getting bad. We could just do this. Like this is essentially a wall. Recommendation, don't put a wall here, because again, they can see that. Essentially just walk through and do the same wall that I just told you. Run over here, get on this wall. Oh fuck. Get on this wall. Block off that little area right there. You'll get used to it the more you do
Light
it.
screen blind.
But do
them.
that. Jump over here. Place your interceptor.
The interceptor is ready.
Smoke.
Smoke bomb.
And have them plant while you just rush over there. And your team should be taking bank.
내거 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 네네네 내거 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 네네네 내거 파 move 냐냐냐 내거.
On this map, first of all, let me just get this out of the way. Fuck this, I'm coaching hella hard now. This video might be a little bit extra because I really want... I need you low elo players to like learn. I really do. Trust me. I really do need you to learn. Run up here, get this. If you guys can, smoke this area right here. That way the sniper that's hiding doesn't give you some of the most devious back shots. Again, if you have a Meredith, jump from there, hit your Q right there. Run up to here and just wait right here. Preferably like right there, because again, your Ming is gonna decide, do we push forward or do we go up there? You're obviously gonna get back here. Again, your Ming's gonna decide to push, or your duelist, they're gonna be pushing. Obviously, there's gonna be like an interceptor somewhere there, and there's gonna be a smoke. When they decide to push, you can just stand. Again, this is the safest spot. Just stand right here and make sure. Okay, you see the tip of it, how it's circling that little entry point? Turn a little bit and make sure you just hit right there, like at the end of it. The reason why you want to hit the end of it, I'll show you in a second.
Light screen blind them.
Just do this. Again,
The
your
light
team is going to be
screen is
pushing
ready.
this way. This doesn't really matter because they really have to go through the entire wall. Again, you're not going to be here. There shouldn't be anyone here. You guys are going to be pushing. Pushing. And again, in order for them to see through here, they have to actually pass through the wall. You can see, but they can't see anything. They just have to shoot in the blind, or they can pass through while your whole team is right here. Once you come in here, the wall is placed, or at least just imagine that the wall is right there that you just did. First thing you should do is just run up here. Once it's safe, again, usually your people will start pushing. There should be nobody here. And just get behind here and just peek this. All you want to do is peek this. And keep an eye out for this area right here. Because these guys, they're going to try to like slime their way up here. Just peek this and use this as cover. Alright, in order to plant, obviously
Planting
this
the
is the
bomb.
best spot to plant. But again, if the enemy's right here, they can obviously just... they're going to start shooting everywhere. You don't want to get into that crossfire. Obviously this is the best spot. If there's no one here and you can freely plant, like it's a 2v1 scenario and you manage to get to this site,
Planting the bomb.
plant right there. You literally have every angle possible to defend, like post plant this. But again, if you're just rushing in here, don't plant right here. Again, they literally
Planting
have
the
this
bomb.
wall to defuse, and like this box is blocking them from that angle. It's honestly just not ideal. Don't plant here. Plant right here if you can. Again, if there's enemies here, don't plant there.
Planting
Plant right
the bomb.
here. But if there's no enemies right there and your wall is up, try to smoke and plant right here. All right, so let's say you're pushing B site. When you're pushing B site, get over here. First thing you're gonna do is peek this, because usually there's a sniper, there's somebody there. So peek that, make sure that it's safe. Start rushing in. Some teammates might go up, some teammates might go this way. Again, you're gonna grab your stick
your stick. You're gonna grab that. You're gonna do a little jump. You see this little diagonal? Honestly, just to be safe, again, low elo. Let's just keep it safe. See this little corner? All you want to do is hit that corner. Like, step back a little bit. Like, not too much, but like, hit that corner, jump,
Light screen
and hit it. Like, right when you're at the top of this orange thing, you're gonna hit that. The reason for that is A, it blocks off this side so they can't see you. It blocks off that little window. It blocks off this area, and it blocks off this area. This basically allows your two duelists to push in sight, take out the two Michelle drones. You, as a sniper, should be rushing in behind this box, right here. The person planting will probably plant while the two people rush over there. Your job is to just maintain this area. They should plant. After that, immediately that person should just rush and go over there. You just stay right here and focus this area for any flank. And yeah, the best plants, obviously the best plant spot is right here in this corner. That gives you an angle from there, there, up there, there, and there. Even in there. The next one is, honestly, bro, this is pretty easy. Anywhere from this line to this line, like this half area, is safe to plant. You can even plant right here. It's actually gas. Anywhere here. Don't plant here. This is horrible. You have here, there, and there. Like, you can't peek through this window. Not through here. You have to jump out. It's just a bad spot. Right here.
Planting the bomb.
You're literally giving defense like every opportunity to just defuse. You can run in here, but obviously that's going to take so much time. They're probably going to get halfway and you're cooked. Don't do it back here. Look at this. Like, you, bro, you cannot defend this. Don't plant in this area. Let's say you're rotating. This is way too bad. You already used your smokes and stuff like that. Grab your wall, get behind this box, and you're going to, like, right here. See that little... Right there, essentially. Place your wall right there while they're pushing. Again, they want to hit that window right there or that window. So just place your wall right there. Again, they can't see through the wall. They have to literally go through it and just rush in. So run in here. Your Ming's going to decide, or again, your duelist, they're going to decide, hey, let's go to B. You're going to grab your stick, make sure it's vertical. You're going to hit this corner, like right here. You're going to double jump and hit it once you're at like the top of the jump, like at the absolute top.
The light screen is ready.
This will block off this area and allows you to just go through. They wouldn't be able to see here because what people like to do is like they just peek here and start shooting when you're standing there.
What's your talent, bro? Did that just happen?
All right, so we on Caunchy Street. Like, let's say we push in C, right? Let's start with C. You're pushing C. You want to take sewers. I'm going to show you both of them. Usually I showed you this one, but I'm going to show you that one just in case for the people who, again, don't want to take sewers because there might be people just straight farming you guys in sewers. So I'm going to just show you the other one just in case. Push with Reiichi. Hopefully someone else goes with you. Like, if they don't go with you, you might have to solo this shit. Let me just tell you how to solo this in case no one goes with you. Come in here. Make sure you peek this. There's no one there. Grab your interceptor. Before you peek, grab your interceptor and shoot it right there. And smoke. You want to do this because, again, there's going to be someone right there aiming this area down. Grab your wall. You're going to aim directly right here. Like, again, just the tip. You don't want to go a little bit over. Just right there.
Light screen activate.
And place it down.
The light screen
from where you're
ready.
at to there. This, I got AW2, that way you can see what they see. This whole area is blocked, but this isn't. That way your team can, like, occupy this, occupy that, and you guys can try to safely plant. Alright, the next one is, obviously, if you go up here, you place your interceptor someone there. Maybe someone does it for you. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. But point is, you grab your smoke you throw it right there. You're gonna grab your thing. You're gonna do a diagonal.
Block their vision.
From right there.
The
reason why you want to do a diagonal, again, this blocks this area. I did it a little bit too far back. You want to occupy this area. Like, again, you want to do it like right here and make sure that it's on your feet. Let me see if I can do it again. Again, diagonal.
Light screen activate.
There you go, much better. Again, you want to stand like, you don't want to stand on the stairs. Again, remember, it's going to show your feet. Just stand like right here at the bottom of the stairs and diagonal this way.
That way it blocks all of this. Preferably you want to get this area, but again, if you don't, that's perfectly fine. I don't like this. I prefer sewers, but again, if you don't have an option and no one decides to go with you and you keep getting gangbanged in the back, you keep getting gangbanged in the sewers? Insane! Your immediate positioning should be running over here, getting on this wall, or doing something safely, and just push and just watching bomb. Just peeking this, going over here, peeking this, and just staying safe. And once in a while, watch this. If someone can place a tattletale right here, that would be amazing. The best plant spot here is right in this corner. This little corner right here. Best plant spot. Here is fine too, but I don't like this because, again, they can peek you and all. If you can plant here, good. But if you can't, just plant right here.
Planting the bomb.
You missed this angle, but again, defense has to run all the way over there just to shoot you. This is the best plant spot. Just plant right there. Don't plant here, anywhere behind here, and for the love of God, don't plant back here. Like, no one plants here, and when we're trying to win nade, we usually win nade right there, or in the smoke, or something. Like, just
planting the bomb.
Don't plant here. Not to mention, you've given defense everything. And in sewers. Like, we cannot help you. For your ultimate, it's essentially the same thing. Let me see if I could, like, the moment you hit your Q,
I'll make sure your death
do your
serve
ultimate.
a purpose.
They should be able to plant immediately fast. Get right here. And then, like, okay, how do I explain this? I got this in a very basic way. Right here to right there. That little corner, I'm gonna zoom into it in editing.
Light screen activate.
You're gonna use your Q right there. The reason why you want to do that is, again, you can see through here and just defend. And the people over here can also just peek. That way you guys have full... That way you guys can just defend it while staying back here. That's how you use Reiichi ult. Alright, once you get to A site, you're pushing in. And make sure you jump in. And this is... Listen closely. Jump in and do this. People like to hide over here. You jump through. And then... free kill and get the fuck out. To avoid that, jump in, do a 360, and just be careful. Just to make it simple, again, teaching low elos. So, see that little gray square right there? Everything's gray. The fuck am I saying? See that little gray area right there? I'm gonna zoom into it. Just place your wall right on there. Like, right on there. That way you can make it simple. You don't have to, like, tweak around. Just on that wall,
Light screen, blind them.
straight line. What that essentially does is, again, they can't see through here. They have to literally, like, peek out and be exposed. They can't go through here. They can't see at the bottom. The only way they can do it is if they peek over here. But again, they literally have just this area to peek. And they can't see you. They have to just get behind this box and just wait it out. Not to mention, the little thing went out. The wall went out. But it also blocked this area. So if you guys are pushing heaven, or this little square right here, you guys can safely come in here. Again, this area is essentially... They're probably not going to push through this wall, knowing that there's someone in here. There's obviously a more advanced wall where, like...
Block their vision.
This is the best wall.
The light screen is ready.
Because, again, it's diagonal. It blocks this area off as well. They can't see it. They can't see any of this. They have to literally get through it. And even if they're behind this wall, they still can't see shit. And it blocks off even more. Like, it's such a tight space. But you see how complicated that shit was? So don't try to do this wall that I just did. Like, it requires you to jump out, and yeah, like, don't deal with that. Don't do that. You're up there.
Destruction can be a form of salvation.
Hit your ult. Have them safely plant. Probably gonna be down here and all that stuff. Once they're done planting, all you gotta do is get right here. Oh, hey. Get right there and place your wall. See that little box right there? You can even see. You don't even have to look at the minimap. See that box? All you have to do is hit that box right there and this one. The reason why you want to do that is because, again, you can see through here all of this. They can't shoot you, but you can still defend the bomb. And let me see if I can get in time. Let me see if I can get there in time. Let me see if I can get there in time. Your characters can also see through here. Obviously, they can, like, they can't, you know, peek this. They can just walk through it. But again, they're safe through here. They can just... It's the best that you got. The best plant spot right here is obviously right here.
Planting the bomb.
This is the best plant spot. You have obviously your area, you have down there, up there, and you can even fly through and wind nade. You can literally ricochet a wind nade here. Amazing plant spot, this whole area. From here to here, amazing plant spot. This right here is
Planting the
also
bomb.
an incredible plant spot, but I don't like this one that much because these guys love to peek. Again, these guys, you don't see them,
Planting
but
the
they could
bomb.
just insta-peek you. Over here, you're safe from that, and you're safe from up there. Never plant here. The only time you ever plant here is, again, 2v1 scenario, 1v1 scenario, and you have to, even in a 1v1 scenario, like, plant
the bomb.
here. Or here. Don't plant here. Like, stop. Once you're done walling, run up here, and get on here, and just sit right there. Provide cover fire over here, over there, and just take care of the bomb. B-site's a little weird. Again, when you pass through here, peek in and just watch right there. There's probably someone there. There's probably someone right here behind this wall. And 2, right there. Peek right there. There's someone behind this box or behind that wall. Once you're done with that, interceptor right there. Here's the tricky part with B-site. Usually no one plants on B-site unless it's for a rotation. But if you guys have to plant and you guys are deciding we have to fully plant on B, you kind of have to run
Blind
in
them.
and just place your wall like this. Like, you're gonna have to run in and just put a horizontal wall. That way they can't see, and it's just bad. You don't really have to, there's not really an angle on where to put it. Like, from here all the way back there, it really doesn't matter. Just as long as it's just covering. B-site is usually just made for rotations. So, again, a simple rotation to A, like if your team just deciding, hey, let's go to A, grab your wall, look at this corner, like the little tip of it, and
Light
just place
screen
your wall.
activate. The
That
light
way,
screen
these
is
guys
ready.
don't see you, and you guys can freely just push in there. And on the offhand, you guys want to go C from this rotation. Some of you are probably going to go down there. Grab your wall, and again, same thing. Hit that corner
Block their vision.
and place it. I don't know why I was standing on the boxes. This might be bad. Okay, it's not. And just, that's essentially what you do. You could even plant if you're deciding to go A or B, depending on who's out there. This right here is the best plant spot, and this right here is the best plant spot. Any of these corners is good. This is a
Planting
lot
the
harder
ball.
to get into a plant spot because of defense, and so is this. The next best plant spot, I know it sounds weird, but it's behind here.
Planting the bomb.
The reason for that is because, again, you're guarded by this wall, and you also can peek that little box right there in here.
I might slide up to your block with intelligence. I'm a genius with the Glock, there's some relevance. Took his chain, took his rocks, took his sediments. There's no cap inside my speech, no impediments.
This actually might be, like, the quickest. Why the fuck do I have the snowball equipped? Why does it always equip itself? Stop! Please! I've tried removing you like 20 times! You're gonna go in here. Your guys are gonna press the button. By the time they press the button, you want to hit a diagonal wall from here to here.
Block their vision.
Why did I jump? Don't jump. I just got used to jumping. But what that's gonna do is block off there, block off that, and block off that. The next wall you want, like, if you get, when you get ult here on this side, it's very, like, that's it. I'm not joking. Like, again, there's no, even if they're pushing you from up here, they don't know that you're pushing here. This is, like, so safe. Ult the moment you place your wall. Oh, well, it went away. But ult the moment you place the wall. They're gonna plant. Once they're done planting, grab up here, and you're gonna do this little technique, this little sideways thing.
Block their vision.
The reason why you want to do a sideways thing is,
light
okay,
screen
that's
is
blocked.
ready.
Good to know. There's probably going to be one of your teammates right here watching this area, because these guys are going to try to push and get a free pick on whoever's just standing here. You can peek this, they're safe. And you can peek this and just watch the bomb. That's all you have to do. Because these guys are going to push. Don't place your wall right here. When you have your ultimate and AW3, remember AW3, ult, AW3. Always.
Light screen.
Don't place your wall
blind
right
them.
here and be like, oh, we're safe here. That's
The light
safe.
screen
We could
is
just run
ready.
in here. Someone could just be peeking you through here, behind this pillar, and behind here. Okay, I can't do, oh, like, don't place your wall right there. The best plant spot
Planting the bomb.
is right here. It's the safest plant spot that you have. The best plant spot... Actually, the best plant spot's
Planting
like
the
right
bomb.
here, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's like right, like, not in here, but like step... Honestly, get here, step to the right. That's all you have to do. This is the best plant spot because, again, you got up there, you got there, you got essentially every angle except for back there. But still, this is easily the best spot. But, again, if you want to be safe, which I recommend you to,
Planting the bomb.
just plant right there. And the way you want to position yourself,
Switch to alternate
the moment
movement
the
mode.
bomb is planted, first of all, the moment you place your wall, you should immediately run, get on top of here, and just watch whoever's just peeking here. If you're by yourself, just be careful, use your scan, make sure that there's nobody trying to peek you guys through here. Once that's done, essentially just stand right there. Peek this area in case they try to jump, peek this, and just scope in and provide cover fire. That's essentially it. When you're pushing this site, grab your interceptor and throw it.
Interceptor deployed.
They like to slow nade here, which forces you to like take that door or rotate. Run in here. Watch out. Oh, watch out right here. They like to peek that and right here. Make sure you're watching this thing right here. Again, if you can't get to this area safely, don't. I'll show you that wall over there. But if you can, like it's safe.
Block their vision. The light screen is ready.
Are we dead ass?
Block their vision.
Okay, thank you. I was like, what? Again, make your diagonal wall. And on the map, you just want to block this little door right here. The reason for that is, again, you blocking off that window and that window. And in here,
Switch
blocking
to
this
alternate
area.
movement mode.
that way your team can just plant. Alright, for the wall on B, what you're going to do is grab your wall, look at the little door, and move it up to that corner. Right when you hit that corner, little bit in.
Block their vision.
What this is going to do, again,
The
it's
light
a little
screen is ready.
tight wall, but it has reasons for it.
Planting the bomb.
Plant right here. Someone should be pushing in here. That way they can block this area right here. And it also blocks this area. I'm going to grab your wall and just place it horizontally
Block
right
their
here.
vision.
Oh, that was a little bit too far, but, you know, perfectly fine.
The light
Point
screen is ready.
that way you can essentially watch the this wall isn't even meant to watch the plant. It's just to like keep your just get kills essentially. Again, that's only if your team is like up there and in there and just covering this whole area. If your team isn't there and your team's like back here, either in a corner or in there, grab your wall and you're gonna do like get on this little teapot if you can. Basically, just hit the corner
Light screen. Blind them.
and do this.
The
That
light
way,
screen
again,
is
you guys
ready.
can defend the bomb and stay safe.
Switch to
The people in
alternate
here-
movement mode.
Can stay safe, and the people over here can stay safe. Obviously, you still gotta watch out for this. The best plant spot here is obviously on top of the
Planting
cube,
the bomb.
anywhere on top of the cube, but that's not usually possible. So the best plant spot is right. All right, if you're coming from this angle, the best plant spot is right here.
Planting the bomb.
The reason it's the best right here instead of here is because, again, you guys can be like killing each other, and let's say it gets to a 1v1 and you're trying to hide. You can either peek through there, kill them, there, kill them, up there, or you can peek through here and still get them. If you plant it back here, you can't peek them through there. You have to like run, even over there, you have to like run around. Plant
Planting
in
the
this
bomb.
little angle right here. That also like stops these guys from shooting you. And you can peek through. You can peek through there, and there. Like essentially everywhere. I like this spot a
Planting the
lot
bomb.
better. Alright, rotation tiers are a little weird, but throw an interceptor right there, right behind that pillar. Peek this. Watch out for the sniper right there. Watch out for this guy right here. And watch out for these guys. Once you're there, have your team decide, are they going to go A or B? If they go A, what you're going to do, weird ass technique, I know, but like, you're going to get very close to this corner and you're going to block this area right here.
Block their vision.
Notice how I fell off?
Switch to alternate
Trust the
movement mode. The light
process.
screen is ready.
You're essentially blocking them and them. Now, the reason I had to fall off... Let me see if I can get there before the time runs out. Is because these guys, they can't see shit. If you place it too close, they can actually just see right through the feet. Like, they can see all this. You're just going to be blocking them, and these guys can just freely... Alright, let's say your team wants to push B. In this situation, again, it's a weird thing. You have to actually drop down, point over here, jump,
Light
and then
screen
press it.
activate.
And then you guys can rotate.
The light
The
screen
reason why
is
you want to
ready.
do that is because you block off this area right here, that window, and this area. All you have to worry about is there and there, but that's usually where you're going to be pushing. If you don't do it down there, they could just see you. Don't just make sure you drop
Switch
down.
to
Again, it's
alternate
very
movement mode.
safe to just go down here and drop. It's very safe.
Light screen activate. The light screen is ready.
よっと思うね。もう冷やかしはやめてくださいませ。
Alright, I'm either going to put Cosmite first or Cosmite last, because I'm going to get in depth with this bitch. Like, again, this video is just to show specifically low elo, people who are new to the game, don't understand the game, don't even know the name of the characters. Like, I also want to sprinkle in a couple of tips, you know, just a little bit of tips, you know, little things you should do with the characters, you know. I'm gonna sprinkle in a little bit of sauce, a little bit of tahini in there, a little bit of sriracha. Reiichi is essentially needed on Cosmite. He isn't like a must-have, but again, the chances of you winning, you can win any game on any map with any characters. But your chances of winning on Cosmite without Reiichi drop to like around 40% without him. So you essentially have like a 60% chance of losing. Again, you don't have to be good with Reiichi, but it's nice if you can pick Reiichi. If someone can just pick Reiichi. Again, you can win without Reiichi, but it's like it's just very difficult. You're literally gonna have to rely on your gun skill, your aim, and the opponent just being more ass than you. When you go in here, preferably Reiichi should not have the bomb. Preferably Reiichi should not have the bomb. Be careful right here. There's usually a sniper peeking right there. Be careful right there. So preferably don't peek this. If you guys can place the tattletale right here, amazing. But if not, it's fine. Reiichi should run down here, and again, be careful. There's probably someone hiding right there. There's a Chio-Q right there. What a lot of people do, they just run in here, and it's like, what are we doing? Like, you're gonna get shot, killed, murdered, backstabbed, get some nefarious backshots from a from a YouTube streamer. So again, run in here. If you can, use your Reiichi to scan. The reason why you want to scan is because there's usually someone hiding right here or right there. Again, you're pushing, you're walking through, and then they just run away. Their Coco heals them, and they're safe. You don't want that to happen. So again, push down here. Once you're like at this door, try to scan. Make sure that there's no one right there and there. Again, his scan is huge. Get on this wall. Let's just say that there's no one there. If there's no one there, get on this wall, get off of the wall, and begin to wall. Now listen closely. Listen close. Let me fix the mic, matter of fact. I'm gonna get philosophical in this bitch. Like, when you place the wall, you need to understand this. There is a dirt patch right here in this corner, and there's not right here. If you stand on the dirt patch and you place any form of wall, like, let me just...
Light screen act.
All right, it looks good, and you can
Planting the
plant, but
ball.
here's the problem with this. Let me see if I could quite literally just clearly see their feet. Oh, you can see it a lot better here. It's very hard to see because of AW3 and other stuff, but trust me, you can literally just see their feet through the wall. It's bad. Again, this one isn't as big. It's actually kind of small, but again, it can still fuck you over. Just stand this line. As long as you're in between here, you should be fine. Again, don't go up this. Make sure you're like on the floor. There are 3 walls that you need to know on this site. The first one is known as a wide wall or a default wall. With Reiichi, all you have to do is turn around, see that little road right there, just hit the wall.
Block their vision. It's ready.
This will block off all of this. Now, I like to call this the site wall
because this wall is literally meant for you to take sight. Meaning that fucking lawnmower is standing right there.
Switch to alternate movement
Reiichi is
mode.
right here. Your Ming and Celestia fragrance is up there. Your Mara is either somewhere defending you or fucking lawnmowers planting. I don't know. Point is, sight. You guys should be in sight. Like if you place the wall
The light screen
and there's
is
no
ready.
one in sight, like you guys are just scared and just hiding in a corner. Like okay, the wall's there. Let's just stand in this corner and just wait it out. Let's throw a smoke. And
Planting
you guys
the
try
bomb.
planting with no one in there, no one here, no one anywhere. Everyone's just hiding in a corner. This wall is essentially useless. Oh, this recreation was ass. But again, the reason why, again, the wall is useless is because the enemy team can just... And they're through. Like, the wall did fuck all to it. Like, there's no one in sight. There's literally no one in here. They could just walk through and just... And there's no repercussions because no one's defending up there. There's no one in there. There's just one dude planting, but the rest of the team is over there. When you play Reiichi on Cosmite, the first wall you should ever do is a sight wall.
Block their vision.
Make
The
sure you
light
hit the
screen
wall
is ready.
and just see how your team plays. As Reiichi, just look at how your team plays. Again, low elos, they're scared. They just don't want to do anything. And if they are, you guys essentially lose the round. You guys just lose the match. Keep an eye on that. If no one's pushing heaven, no one's taking this area, no one's pushing at all, and you guys lose the match, next time when you come in here, you're going to do what's called a heaven wall. You're going to tell your team, push
Watch out.
up there. You're going to use your Q, and you see that little square? You're going to make slightly wider, not too wide, but slightly wider,
Block
and you're going
their
to
vision.
place your wall. What this
The light
essentially is going to
screen is
do
ready.
is first it blocks this off, and you see how small it is, and the enemy has to actually be in sight in order for them to like shoot you. This is made so that your team can freely just rush in
Switch
here.
to alternate movement mode.
It's literally just made so that your team can just push through.
Light screen, blind them.
God, I have to replace the wall every 10 seconds. When you do a heaven wall, at least 2 of your people need to push heaven. Not everyone. Listen closely. Not everyone has to push heaven. There it goes again. Just 2 people aggressively push heaven. Once you place your wall, peek it and just help them. And if you want, 3 people can push heaven while 2 people stand back here. Again, do not leave your Reiichi alone. Someone could flank or teleport behind you. Do not leave your Reiichi alone. Usually, if there's economy, that's perfectly fine. Snipers should be in the back right here. Your economy can watch you, and you can watch your economy. Simple as that. Just keep an eye out on the back. Now, I normally show you the wall, and then the ult after every wall. But over here, it's a specific wall that you have to do. In this map, you need to have AW3 to do Reiichi's ultimate. Now, you can do it without AW3, but you get the most bang for your buck if you have AW3. What you're going to do is you're going to rush in here. You see this little... There's like a little triangle, like right in between. Right in between. Not the heaven wall, but right in between. Not over here. It's just right there. Right in the middle. Right in that little corner.
Light screen
there.
activate.
It's a very tight space,
The light
but that's
screen is
kind of
ready.
the point. It's very tight, but that's literally the whole point. They literally have to just... When they try to push you, they can't see shit. And they can't shoot through the wall. You have to rush plant. When you do an iron... Oh, I
I'll
didn't...
make sure your deaths serve a purpose.
Mother. You guys need to rush plant. Like, immediately run in
Planting
here
the
and
bomb.
just start planting. Do not waste time. Immediately just start planting. Once they're done planting, the moment they stop they're finished planting, you need to rush back here and do a wall that's right here. Get behind this box. Get behind this box and do a wall that's like this.
Light screen, blind them.
The reason why you want to do
Destruction
this
can be a
specific
form
wall,
of salvation.
again, you can see through there, you can defend the bomb, you can watch heaven, and people over here can just safely peek. The reason why you want to do it over here is because, again, they can just climb over the boxes. And you don't want that. You want them to be blind from the boxes. You want to be able to see them as well. So do it behind the boxes and don't do it up here because A, you're going to get sniped or killed. Get behind the box and do a diagonal.
Block their vision.
Right there. This works with any wall, by the way. This works with any wall. But I'm going to just do a heaven wall because it's like right in the middle.
Block their vision.
The moment you press the wall, grab your interceptor and throw it
Interceptor
right
deployed.
there. Like
The light
preferably
screen is
behind
ready.
this wall because they probably have an interceptor right there. You want to throw it behind this wall and then throw your smoke immediately after. Just like that. Just interceptor and then smoke. That way they can't win nade, they can't throw nades, and you're essentially safe. Once you're done with that, preferably I like to scoot in and get behind this wall. That way I get a closer angle and I can like snipe in. You want to plant right here
Planting
in
the
any
bomb.
of the spot. These squares right here, you want to plant. From that square to here, you want to plant. Anywhere here. You really don't want to plant
Planting
over
the bomb.
here behind this box. Preferably like right here. If you have to. Since this area is a lot easier, but over here, if you plant here, it's a lot harder to defend. This is the best plant spot. Just try to plant right here. People like to plant right
Planting the
here,
bomb.
and it's like, yeah, but like we can't really see you. Like, please don't plant here. Also back here, like, please for the love of God, don't plant here. We cannot defend you.
Planting the bomb.
I don't even think you can physically plant here. I actually don't think you can physically plant there. If you plant here, you're asking the team to die. You're actively selling the game.
Planting
Right
the bomb.
here, anywhere here, and if you have to, right there. I know that was a lot of information, but trust me, you guys need this. In Cosmite, it's so complex because like people lose Cosmite so badly because they either don't know how to use Reiichi or don't know how to play with Reiichi. It's actually insane. Real quick, let me just say, if you guys don't manage to get the plant off with the wall, just hide. That's all you have to do. Watch out for a flank, but just hide. Just wait until Reiichi's wall is reset and then do the same thing. Now, let's say you want to rotate from A to B.
The light
Again,
screen
you
is
rush
ready.
over here, come over here, and you need to place your wall just not blocking this entrance point. As long as you're just not blocking it,
Block their vision.
you should be fine. There's no specific place as long as you're just not blocking it. From here, just run in and push through here. So we're gonna try B site real quick. Let me give you some sauce real quick. As a sniper, you can just jump up here, do a single jump, and just peek this. But push in here. You can throw an interceptor if you want. Personally, I like to just thug it out. They like to throw nades here, but again, if you see a nade, just back up. You should never be pushing in here just openly. As Reiichi, you should be peeking this immediately. In case they jump up, just give a quick shot. Your team, they're going to be watching this side because they're going to want to push this side. As Reiichi, you're going to want to push the right side. Before you push the right side, do this. Because what people like to do, you're pushing, no one sees this, they jump out. You're trying to do something, plant a wall or something, your back is turned. And then they just run away. So again, run in here, stop, give it a little twirl. What I like to do is just jump in here, give it a little this, and jump down. You're going to grab your wall. Before that, run in here, throw your interceptor on here. If people throw it here, it gets shot down. Like, stop. Throw your interceptor right there, or even right there. Honestly, just be safe. Throw it here.
Interceptor deployed.
Grab your smoke. Smoke this area right here, anywhere here. Grab your wall, and you're gonna get right next to this, like, this little big-ass square right there. And push it a little forward, That way it can cover that area as well.
Light
And just
screen
place it.
activate.
Notice how I'm, like, at the end of this?
The
reason why you want to be at the
ready.
end is if you stand too close to the top, they can see your feet. But if you stand right at the end of it, they can't see your feet. This blocks off their view, and
Switch to alternate movement mode.
their view. Again, this is a sight wall, which means you guys need to push sight. There should be someone there. There should be someone, hold on, right there. Preferably someone right there watching the teleporter. getting an eye on here. Again, this is a sight wall. If your team is not aggressive, you guys are gonna have to do something different. Again, there's times where your team is just not aggressive. And here's the thing. A good player will understand their team. A bad player will just blame their team for not being good and just be like, hey, it's their fault. I'm doing the most optimal shit. You have to understand your team. If your team just doesn't like rushing, you have to switch up your tactics. This is why I don't think high elo coaches can like teach low elo players, because they're just gonna be like, oh, actually this is a singularity level technique. You should be doing this. It's literally meta. But if one person is doing the most meta shit and everyone else is doing God knows fucking what, it doesn't work, because it requires like everyone to understand. You know what I'm saying? What you're gonna do instead the next round, next time you go B, is again throw your interceptor, throw your snowball, and you're gonna get down here and make a diagonal wall that blocks again, I'm gonna keep it simple, just to keep it simple. Grab here, preferably you want to get a little bit farther. Again, a little bit. Again, more of the set you have, the better, but it really just depends on your teammates. I like to get on this little dot right here.
Block their vision.
But if you can't, again, over there. Personally, I like to go right here.
Ready. Planting the bomb.
And plant. The reason why this doesn't work that well is because, again, if your team isn't like aggressive, they're just standing in the corner, an enemy can just stand right there and just shoot you. The best plant spots, the first one is right here. This is easily the best plant spot. It's like, it's in the corner. You can peek from anywhere, no matter where you're going. You can rotate. It doesn't fucking matter. This is the best plant spot. The second best plant spot is behind here. I know it sounds weird, but this is a pretty good plant spot. The reason for that is because you're safe from there. You're safe from anyone over there peeking you. You're safe from up there, and you can actually peek them from there and there. Here's also good, but at the same time, you're giving defense a lot of options to just take you out. Again, try to run in, plant right in this corner. You want to position yourself with Reiichi right here. But again, if they plant right there, you might have to do a little... But you got to be careful for up there and up there. But this little, from this box to in there is your location. Another spot is right here behind this rock, not in front of here. Don't hide here. Again, you're easily visible to there. Flavia can just run in here, jump up, and give you some insane strap-on back shots. Honestly, I'm all for it. Give me them Flavia back shots. Let her give them to me. But hey, not everybody wants that, so just get behind this box. Preferably, someone can throw an interceptor right there, but if not, that's fine. Peek this once in a while, and if there's anyone right there, before you zoom in and start shooting, check this area first and then shoot. People like to just... But you're just standing here or like peeking out here, knowing that there's a sniper or like Maddie or somebody over there in direct sight from you. Like, stop. Like, don't do that. Now, let's say you're pushing mid. If you're pushing mid, there's really only one site that you kind of want to go. I know this is weird, but there's, realistically speaking, only one site that you should really go to, and that's B site for mid. The reason for that is because on Cosmite, people are either going to 3 to 4 stack A. Like, there's going to be 3 or 4 people on A. Because, again, Reiichi is so disgusting on this map on A site that you're probably just going to want to go A. So, if you're going B site, what you're going to do is either Meredith throws her Q and then you guys fly up, or someone throws a wind nade and you guys fly up. Okay, so I don't have a wind nade. I try to get it. I physically can't. I'm going to see if I can TP and do it quickly with my extra speed. But what you're going to do is, before they wind nade, like, you have to just run in here. Tell them, well, let me put my wall first. And what you're going to do is get behind this wall, go a little bit down, like right here, on this little line, the first line that you get to. And you're going to, like, extend it as much as you can. And you want to hit that area, this little open area right here. You want to hit that. Understand, you have to do this quick. Like, once you place that down, let me see if I can, like, show you real quick. Oh, I actually can. Okay, so what that's going to do is it's going to give this open space. Oh, do it quickly. It's going to block off this area, and it can't see your feet. They can't see your feet. They can't see anything, and it blocks this area off. Your team, as they're pushing, what they need to do is grab an interceptor, shoot it right there in this corner. Right there. grab a smoke and smoke A. Because again, everyone is going to be pushing right through here because it's the closest way to do it. You need to smoke A and just push down here through this tunnel. Don't push in there. Just don't push through there. Push through here and immediately just start planting.
私の名前は里のダイヤモンド。
Again, I left Port Euler out because it's not really a ranked map. Port Euler was added into ranked on accident or some shit because it's not in ranked anymore. It doesn't exist. I don't know what happened to it. I'm glad it's gone. The creation of Port Euler, in my opinion, was a violation of the Geneva Convention. Don't know what else to say. If you guys do want to see a Reiichi wall and have me add Port Euler just in case, even though it's not in ranked, like if you guys want it, I can add it into the next video. 2 minutes explaining basically what to do on Port Euler as Reiichi, and I can add it on every other character afterwards. But let me know. Again, this is not for high elos. This is for low elo players. Players who either just joined the game, they have no idea what the hell they're doing, they don't even know the names of the characters, they don't even know the names of the characters, they don't know anything, brother. I'm trying to talk to the people who don't even understand the concept of reloading and stringifying at the same time. Like, that's who I'm trying to target right now. Like, I need more people in ranked. Like, I need more people to, like, understand how this game works. Again, these are very basic, simple, straightforward walls, straightforward plays with Reiichi, how to position, how to plant. It works for everything. Again, it does depend on your team, but I will make a video on every character explaining how they should be played. But yeah, other than that, let me know what character I should do next. Let me see what character you need help with. Leave it down in the comments. Have a good day. Alright, so starting off with upgrading, the first upgrade you should do on Reiichi, even at low elos, is headshot damage. Always get headshot damage. Because the increase in damage is actually insane.